a new nest.
It's gonna be like Naboo from Star Wars. Because it's Naboo, the planet Naboo.
The system.
In the Naboo system. So it's the same concept. Except, you know, randomly generated. Well, the tea is gone. That is quite sad. But oh well. I'm sad we haven't really gotten to eat anybody yet, but we found some prey. The time is coming. Let's go ahead and get some assault armies getting trained so that we're ready for when the time does come.
Our construction is complete.
La da 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 da.
We have found an anomaly.
Cool.
Our
Go
construction
for
is
it.
complete.
Was I even building anything there? I'm seriously forgetting. We have that now, which 40 months from the next one is going to be Mind Link. So, yay, more consistent spread. Yes, I'm fully aware we are bleeding energy like there is no tomorrow. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I do this all the time. Have I gotten any better at lying yet, or...
Technology conceived.
Oh boy. Dangerous wildlife removal. Selected defoliants. That seems like a really good idea, since we live in, you know, jungles. Being able to selectively be like, that tree goes away, seems like a really good idea. Poking around. Actually, let's come up here and poke around a
We have
bit,
surveyed the system.
so that we have some idea of what we're about to, you know, own. Because eventually these bubbles will slowly spread over time. And then away we go. Now here's an interesting question for you guys. Should we go ahead and just eat these people to try to solve our food problem? Or do we ignore them on account of the fact that there's these guys existing?
We have found an anomaly.
Yeah, go ahead and poke it. Yes, our official policy is now go ahead and poke it. For most... Ooh, yay! Can upgrade that to a planetary admin center. That'll be good. Get better
Our
buildings
construction
there.
is complete.
Okay. Any other mining locations we can, you know, take advantage of? Let's go ahead and get that research center built. We mine that yet? No. System's not worth anything. I always forget this map does actually exist in 3D. Whoosh. Okay. Ooh, shadow plate. Where is this? Ramaya 3. Awesome. So immense, rugged plains of shadow drift across Ramaya 3A's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer, Autonomous Drone 63. Again, the 63 guy. He's doing all the good stuff. Is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Well, we're fully sapient flora. So I would hypothesize that they are another flora that is semi-intelligent. Probably something kind of like... Oh, what's a good example? Kind of like crows are to humans. So it's obviously not on the same level as us, but it may very well be talking to each other, which would be kind of interesting.
Technology conceived.
Spaceports. Yay, destroyers. It's available. If you get a ship upgrade like this, like destroyers, cruisers, battleships, you just do it. Okay, where is all the energy going to? Okay, stations. Okay, so we really badly need more energy.
We have found an anomaly.
At this point. Honestly, we need the energy more than we need the food.
Our construction is complete.
If we run out of energy, we're gonna have a very, very bad day. Grow, colony, grow! Good. Where? Yeah, this system is getting just better and better, but this bubble needs to grow. So we can take advantage of that. Also, since we're not going to be getting a food growth buff for a while, I'm going to come in here and switch our food stockpiling up to balanced, I think. Huh.
We have surveyed the system.
Let's go with balance as opposed to minimal.
Our construction is complete.
Minimal's good early game when you're just trying to grow, but I think we're starting to get past that point.
We have surveyed the system.
Ooh, energy, yay. And since we're getting past that point, I think that it's probably more important that we take advantage of that. On the plus side here, no, they called us our rivals.
Our construction is complete.
I'll declare my rivals for extra influence, that's always nice. I just imagined that conversation for a second. I hate you. I hate you more. Okay.
Technology
Yeah, cool.
conceived.
Like, very England and France moment of just, we don't like you. We don't like you more. See you next season? Yeah. We'll see you next war. We'll be back in, 6 months. Okay, we got about, what? I'm just looking quick. Yeah, we probably got about, 11 minutes left in this particular section of the stream, and then I'm going to be taking a break, and then I'll be back at 9 o'clock Central Time for some World of Warships and various shenanigans. If anybody's interested.
Technology conceived.
Otherwise, I'll be back with more of this sometime tomorrow. But don't worry, they still got another 10 minutes or so before that happens. Let's get... Since I don't know what kind of weapons platform these guys use, we are going to pick up countermeasures. Just in case. It's always nice to have like an AA destroyer or something hanging out in the background.
Our construction is complete.
What'd you guys build? So they can have a solar panel network. Great.
We have found an anomaly.
Small docking hands leading to your asteroid. That's cool. Yeah, let's see what you guys can find. Never know. And now we can do automatic exploration, so I don't have to think about it. Yay! Oh, and the positive negative is the colony will only develop when we have the energy to develop it. Otherwise, it will just sit idle. like a pixel off. Derelict shipyard, cool. I'll be able to do this like sustainably. Sorry guys. I know we have tons of minerals, it's just a matter of, we don't really have the energy to go anywhere with them yet. We will go after these guys soon, though, because although they don't live in a world that we can use, they are edible. However, before we do anything with that, I do want to test and make sure that that's going to be okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to go into attachments, we're going to put hunter-killer drone swarms on all these guys. Because, you know, why just attack someone when we could just drop, like, millions of little UAVs onto their planet to go fly into their houses and rip their heads off? Use that whole venomous object, like, venomous animal approach and be like, I don't need to be able to kill you if my poison will kill you before I have to kill you. Okay, that made a lot more sense before I said it. But still. Same concept. In principle. You might need an admiral. Ooh, goal speed is good. Gale speed. Just makes everything faster. You might also want a general, and I know we're going to need influence to just conquer these people.
The system.
Because we are not doing this like a by-the-book war. We're not declaring anything. We're just, you know, going for lunch. We might not actually need this battle fleet at all. We might be able to just be...
Our swarm is strengthened.
Oh. Well, if it'll show up, might as well bring it, right? Not gonna worry about bombing a non-hostile planet. Ooh, extra research alternatives. We finally have energy again! Yay! You can go up there then and get food so we can, you know, starve less. Because it is going to cost us 100 influence to land. However, that means that we have about 50 to spend, which means we get to have a general, a glory seeker.
Crushing a hostile hive.
This is not terror bombing, we're just interested in making sure they're solvent. The Iberian League. Interesting. Those are creepy. That's very creepy. Military commissariat. This government is nominally democratic, with the dividing line between civil administration and military having blurred to the point where they're largely one and the same. Oh! So it's just, you know, a massively militarized democracy. Cool. Democratic Crusaders. Democratic Crusaders believe that it's their moral imperative to spread their democratic way of life. They tend to get along well with other democracies, but are more than willing to use military force to liberate the population of less democratic empires. So... okay. I represent the Iberian League, our elected leader, Commissary General. Oh god. That guy believes in peace through strength, but do not be alarmed by our military spendings. We are impressed by your speeches and hope you will agree to a cultural exchange between our people. Wow, these guys almost sound like the Americans. We sense prey. Oh.
Planetary infestation begun.
They're in a terrible spot.
Enemy nest taken.
Oh. I guess that was a lot faster than I was expecting. The fragmented minds of the primitive Porvon were no match for our united landing forces in the Cartel system, and the service has now been secured. The remaining primitives are of no use to us and will be expunged from the planet. The mind wills it. Our empire grows. Stellar culture shock modifier added to the primitive pops. Mostly they're doing their output. So we're eating them. That's awesome. Plus 8 food. Well, that'll fix the food problem. Now here's an interesting question. Can I actually keep these guys around as livestock. Nope, we're a devouring horde. We are just going to eat them. Awesome.
We have surveyed the
So
system.
for the next
We have
10
surveyed the
years,
system.
we get a massive bonus to the amount of food we produce. That's how I'm looking at this. We got about 4 minutes left. And my wonderful little timer. I need a basic research lab up there. Ah. What are you people? Conservationists who are solitary, talented natural engineers. But they're militarists. Happiness, 0. I'm unsurprised. Stellaris for antenna-like structure. Pleasure project. Okay, so somebody in limbo. Interesting. We have a revolt risk. Well, yeah, I'd revolt too if I was, you know, being systematically eaten. But haha, we have finally eaten somebody on stream, or we're eating somebody on stream. Okay, yeah, that just... Ugh. Yeah, there's no way to go... Say, I couldn't even figure out a good way to say that.
Technology conceived.
Where is this construction ship? What's down here? Cool. Well, I need you up here. Build those. It's tech. Planetary resurfacing. Ooh.
Our construction is complete.
Border range. Not even a question. I had to think about it for a minute, but we figured it out. We're all good. Getting there with the hydroponic farm upgrade. We're actually breaking even on our homeworld. Things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up. We got this guy who's a little 3-systemer, who is not our friends. We got these guys up here who are a 3-systemer, who are just straight up inferior to us. You know what? I will admit it. I thought there wasn't going to be anybody in this, like, entire section, but guess there was. Primitive alien civilization in insert system name here. Now, how primitive? They're bugs! Bronze Age bugs! They're
A new
Herculean.
nest is born.
And the Bronze Age. Ah, the Bronze Age. Such a fun time. I don't really care at this point. If aliens really want to come talk to us, they can come talk to us. I am not particularly attached either way. Let's go ahead and get our fleet expanded a little bit. We have the resources for it. Destroyers are coming in 16 months, and then we can really start getting interesting. Because we're going to be able to go off and, you know, actually attack people. Which will be a very nice change of pace. We have lots of energy kicking around, so go ahead and get the mining network built.
Our construction is complete. We have surveyed the system.
Okay, let's go ahead and research these two. Okay, get another population unit going up there. Get a mining network there.
The others reach out to make contact with our mind.
Now they have 4 systems. 5. Ooh. You guys. The ruling council of these guys have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous-looking alien ships well away from our space. And know that our military will respond to any transgressions with the maximum force. Xenophobic militarists who are hegemonic imperialists of the military junta. Ew.